All marking gauges will benefit from some sharpening, although most of them they come ready for work. Actually, all of them come ready for work, but you can improve results and you can have cleaner and deeper lines with less effort if you sharpen it. But many people don't know how to do this properly, and they just work on the flat side. And I want to show you how to achieve the best possible results, which is working not only on the flat side but also on the bevel. And of course the difficulty is that the cutter is rounded. So to work on the bevel side here, we're gonna go to the drill press and this way. And now we can work with the file on this underside here. And I'm using just an average file. It's a number 2 from Friedrik, which is a very nice one. I will leave you a link down below as always. And you could use also a small diamond file. I've done that in the past, but I think something coarser does the job just quicker, so that's fine. Okay, first of all, I'm going to paint here to know what I'm doing. So that's all black. Now I'm gonna try and find the correct angle as I work, watching the black paint being removed. So it should be something like this, and so more or less I think that's gonna go this way. Let's try and see. Yeah, I can see I have to tilt it a little bit more because I still have some paint on the edge. There you go. And I want to keep working until I find a burr on the other side. Okay, I can feel a burr very clearly, so I know I'm done. You see this one wiggles a lot because it's pretty old, almost 40 years old. So. Okay, so let's get over to the stones, and I'm gonna undo the screw here. So some people complain of this screw undoing while they work, and this is because they push, and you should be pulling if you're a right-hander. This way it will tighten itself every time you work. Okay, and now I'm going to remove the burr I created on the flat side of this cutter. First with a 1000 grit stone, and that's very simple. You lay it flat and you start going in circles. Sometimes it just falls, but there it is. And soon enough, you stop filling this burr and you can progress to a finer grade. In this case, it's a 12,000 grit stone. We do the same. And it's really just that simple. Now we can put it together and we'll test it. Okay, let's put this together. Like so. And now just a little more with a screwdriver. Make sure you don't ruin this screw. It will give you lots of problems in the future. Here we go. Now we can try it. Now you should be careful. I don't know if you noticed, but I just cut myself while sharpening. So be careful. And be careful also when you work now, because it's very common with my students that they stab themselves in the thumb, like so. So let's see how it goes. Nice and clear and deep. This is a fairly inconsistent spruce, and still I'm getting a very nice mark. Be careful, as I was saying, this is the danger here, and you're used to this being very dull, so it doesn't really matter, but today it does. So you either go this way and you make sure your thumb is well hidden, or you work with your thumb in here somehow. I just find so convenient to have some support on that side, so that's why I do it this way. You never push, as I was mentioning, because then the screw will get undone. And before I give you my last tip, don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to the channel, and there's more content for you in the membership, in which you can follow along actual projects from beginning to end. Okay, now we're making a workbench. And my last tip for you is to always remember to hide the cutter when you're done with the measurements. Okay, sometimes we need to keep them until the end of the job, but then you must be very careful, because these get nicked very easily when you just throw tools at the tool well. So be careful with that, and don't forget to just set it back in this position in which you can't blemish it. I hope this was helpful.